Hi, welcome to another episode on the My Fragrance Journey. In this video series, I do a flanker versus the original, or should I say original versus flanker, right? So in this one, I look at the Khamrah, the original Khamrah, and the Khamrah Qahwa, right? So Khamrah is essentially a fragrance styled around Killian's Angel share, but honestly, in its own right, this is a standalone, pretty much its own fragrance. I don't think you can pretty much compare it one for one to Khamrah, but yeah, it's close enough, but not really quite there, right? This is much more sweeter and more vanilla-y than the boozy elements of the Killian's Angels share, right? So that's what it is. So the Khamrah is the original, which was a fragrance released in 2022. I think I also got it in 2022, right? Or early 2023. Don't quite recall, right? It's an aromatic, spicy. Top notes here are cinnamon, nutmeg, bergamot, and then you've got dates, praline, tuberose, and Mahonial, and then you've got vanilla, tonka bean, amberwood, myrrh, and benzoin and Akigalawood, right? So it's a sweet, not very boozy, but more sweet than boozy, very vanilla-y, praline, the dates type of scent, sweet, very compliment inducing type of fragrance, very nice, right? And then on the other side, the flanker is a similar type of DNA, except with a little bit of, not a little bit, but coffee added in, right? So you've got, at the top you've got cinnamon, cardamom, and ginger, and then you've got praline, and then you've got candied fruits instead of the dates, and then you also have white flowers in, and then you don't have the praline and the Mahonial, as per the Khamrah. And then in the base, vanilla, tonka bean, benzoin, musk. So the only difference is that the Khamrah has Akigalawood, and then the Qahwa has the musk, right? So pretty much more or less the same fragrance, but the big difference is the coffee element in this, right? So the coffee element sort of, causes a bit of separation between the two, right? So here you've got sweetness, vanilla, dates, praline, cinnamon, nutmeg, bergamot freshness here. Then here you've got like a deep dark coffee vibe along with the vanilla, praline, tonka bean vibe as well, your benzoin vibe here. So two fragrances, very, very good, right? So in a video like this, I'm always very conflicted because I love them both and I would recommend them both, right? So let's just go further, right? So in terms of performance, these are long-lasting fragrances, right? These are 9, 12, 10, 9, 10, 12-hour fragrances, I would say. Both of them, they would work in both summer and winter, depending how much you go, how heavy you go on the trigger, right? So that's another thing, in summertime, go light on the trigger, it will be fine, and then you go wild in the winter, right? So then you'll get a good performance rate, right? Perfect as daily scent for sure. Both of them definitely signature type of scents, great for evening suit and tie type of vibe. They both work. The price, guys, these are Middle Eastern clone brands, so clone fragrances, should I say. So they are very affordable. This, you shouldn't pay more than 600 rands, essentially $30, right? So 600 rands, oh, it's no deal, right? So usually 600 rand is the top end, but between 450 and 600 rands, you should be able to get yourself a bottle max. So I would say between 20, 25, $30. That's what you should be looking to pay for these, right? So in terms of age group, I would say the Khamrah is more a young man scent, pretty much very sweet, vanilla-y, tonka bean smoothness type of fragrance, perfect for the young guys between teens to 20s, right? That's perfect. but this one is a much more sophisticated, much more, has a bit more depth. The Qahwa has a bit more depth, much more interesting aspects to it, you know. This is more niche. I would say niche type of scent, you know. It's not a niche fragrance. It's an old cheap or Middle Eastern fragrance. But like I've said before, like the Chinese cars, what the Chinese cars are doing these days, you know, we never used to take them seriously, but man, they are shooting up in the sales charts at the moment, right? So the Qahwa, I would say it's very much a more enthusiast type of fragrance. That coffee makes it not for everyone, but makes it a much more higher end fragrance, right? So that's what I would advise, more for the mature type of guys, and that's what I would say. So this one, everyday type of guy scent, the Qahwa, the Khamrah, I would say. And then the Qahwa, the coffee with the coffee, is a more enthusiast type of fragrance, not your everyday run-of-the-mill type of fragrance, you know, not for novice beginner fragrance people, but you know, that's what it is. So between these two guys, both of these are very good fragrances. It's a matter of taste, I would say. I think this is one of the very first times when I do an original versus flanker where I say it's a matter of taste, guys. I love the Khamrah because I'm more a fragrance head type of person. I've got lots of fragrances. I want a bit of depth, a lot of interesting elements in my fragrances, and this one is a simple go-to fragrance that smells good and it's just mass appealing, and it's just, it never goes wrong, guys. So go for that. But if you are looking for something much more interesting, the Qahwa is the one for you guys, right? So yeah, that's my verdict. Both of them are good. I love Qahwa, but Khamrah is also a great fragrance, right? Very hyped, in this one riding on the hype of the original Khamrah. So yeah, with that said, it's up to you guys. On that note, till next time, peace out. Till next time. Cheers.